Hello there. Thanks so much for joining me today. This is going to be a beautiful flow to build that strength. We're going to start this one in child's pose at the back of the mat. If you would like, you can also do wide-legged child's pose. Choice is yours. Just coming and finding what feels good for you here today. And once we get here, we're just going to come in and take a few rounds of breath, grounding ourselves here. Just taking a little bit of a notice of how the body feels. Becoming the observer of the thoughts. Maybe giving yourself a small invisible pat on the back. You've showed up, you've rolled your mat out, and you've got on it. Hardest part is done. We'll take 3 more full rounds of breath. And slowly we're going to bring those hands forward, getting that beautiful stretch through the shoulders and the back here. Just actively walking the fingers forward. And slowly peel ourselves up, coming into our all fours position. We're going to do a wrist warm up, so we're just going to rock forwards and backwards. And we'll rock side to side. And then we'll take some full circles counterclockwise. And then we'll reverse that circle to go clockwise. Beautiful. Go ahead and flip those palms, and we're going to face the fingers towards each other. Just press, maybe trying to straighten through the elbows. You'll have to straighten through them. Just really getting into those wrists, maybe pulling the fingers towards the inner palm. Beautiful. Back to that neutral all fours position. Take a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, we lift that gaze. Exhale, we round, taking the gaze towards the feet. Inhale, lift. Exhale, we round. One more round here. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. Beautiful. Back to our neutral all fours. Go ahead and send that left leg back. Right arm reaches forward. Hold. Coming back to that breath. One more round of breath. And slowly we'll release. Right leg goes back, left arm reaches forward, and we hold. Engaging through the core. One more round of breath. And slowly we release. We're going to go and tuck those toes. Send the hips up and then back. Down dog. Go ahead and take that left heel to the earth. The right heel comes up. And switch it. Right heel comes towards the earth. Left comes up. And again, left goes down. And again, that right one goes down. Beautiful. Straightening through both of the legs, or trying to, just a general direction here. And now we're going to bend through those knees, coming onto the toes, stretching hard through those shoulders here. Thinking belly to thighs. Take that gaze forward, and then we're going to walk to the top of the mat. Once we get here, we're going to inhale for a half lift. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, we're going to peel all the way up. Going to take the arms up and overhead. Exhale, heart center. Inhale those arms up. Let's cactus those arms. Maybe take a slight back bend. And back to heart center. Let's do that one more time. That felt good. Inhale those arms up. And cactus those arms. Maybe taking that slight back bend. Back to heart center. Shift the weight over into that left leg. Right foot comes up. We're going to come in for our tree pose. Hands can be at heart center. Or once you feel stable here, you can grow the branches. One more round of breath. Beautiful. Hug that right knee into the chest. Bring those hands to heart center. And slowly we release. Beautiful. Shift the weight over into the right. Pick that left knee up. Finding our tree pose on this side. Same options here. Once you feel good, you can bring your hands to heart center. And if you want, you can take your arms up to grow the branches. One more round of breath. Slowly bringing that knee back to the chest. Hands to heart center. Grow that crown nice and tall here. And release the foot back to the earth. Bring the feet together. Arms up. Sit back chair. Tuck in that tailbone. Let's lift through the toes here and spread those toes wide. Sink a little deeper. And then exhale, we fold. Plant the hands and step the feet back. Plank. Take your gaze forward. Lower down the knees and then the chest and the chin. Roll through into our cobra. And on our exhale, we'll all push back and meet in a downward dog. 2 rounds of breath here. Beautiful. Next inhale takes that right leg up. 3-legged dog. Roll it forward. Knee to right elbow. Take it back. 3-legged dog. Knee to left elbow. Take it back. 3-legged dog. Roll it forward. Knee to nose. Big kiss. Before we step that right foot in between the hands, we're going to pivot on that back foot. Rise up. Warrior 1. Open up the arms. Warrior 2. Keeping the gaze forward. Tapping back into that breath. Extended side angle, so either right elbow to right knee, left arm up and overhead. Or you could bring this right hand down beside of the right foot. Choice is yours. You want to keep that chest lifted, revolving towards the ceiling or the sky. Next inhale, we'll power up, exalted warrior. Beautiful. Back into our warrior two. Cartwheel these arms to frame this right foot and step it back plank. Vinyasa, we'll all meet down dog. Two rounds of breath. Next inhale takes that left leg up, three-legged dog. Roll it forward, knee to left elbow, three-legged dog. Knee to right elbow, three-legged dog. Inhale that knee to nose, big kiss. Step it in between the hands. Pivot on that back foot and allow that inhale to raise us up. Warrior one. Open up those arms. Warrior two gazes towards that front middle finger. Extended side angle, so either elbow to knee, or you can take that hand beside the foot. Choice is yours here. Keeping that gaze up, chest revolving towards ceiling. Using that power, we'll come up into our exalted warrior. And back to warrior two. Beautiful job. Cartwheel these hands to frame this foot. Coming in for plank. Take the gaze forward. Vinyasa, we'll all meet down dog. Two rounds of breath here. Beautiful. Roll forward into plank. We're going to come into side plank on the right side, so pivot over. If you need to bring that right knee down, be my guest. Left arm's reaching up. Let's go ahead and bring that left leg up for a little bit of a tree pose, but you don't have to connect that left foot to that right thigh. We're going to step it forward, and we're going to rise up into a high lunge, arms up and overhead, tucking the tailbone, gazes forward. We're going to lower down this right knee and bring it back up 5 times. Lower for 1 and back up. 2, back up. 3 and up. 4 and up. And 5 and back up. Beautiful. Frame the foot. Step back plank. Vinyasa. We'll all meet down dog. 2 rounds of breath. Beautiful. Roll forward into our plank. Left side plank for our Vashisthasana. Maybe lifting that right leg up. Taking more of a side body stretch here. We're going to step this foot up into the top of mat. Inhale those arms up. High lunge. Tuck that tailbone. Bend through that back knee. We're going to do those lowers for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. Beautiful. Frame the foot. Step back plank. I'm going to take a vinyasa. Let's all meet down dog. 2 rounds of breath. Let's go ahead and come on down into dolphin. So coming onto those forearms. You can leave the feet where they are. You can walk them in. Choice is yours. Coming back to the breath. We'll do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower those knees. Let's meet in a child's pose for a few rounds of breath. Beautiful. We're going to play with our crow pose today. So if you would like to play with something else, there's tons of options. You could always, if you're working on handstand, headstand, figure 8, it's all kinds of things. But we've got these shoulders and these wrists ready. So we're going to play with crow. If you want to grab a pillow or a block to put in front of your head, be my guest. Otherwise, we're going to come into our crow. And we're going to try for the toe taps. We're just playing here, like I said. And we're just slowly going to try to bring the feet, toes, towards the wrist. And just play in our crow. When you need a break, we come back into our yogi squat. Or if we get a cramp, we pound her out and then come into our yogi squat. Maybe take a roll of the wrist. And before we come and play some more, and try those little taps again. The taps are giving me the cramp in my leg. So if you're getting it right there too, that's good. When we're in these positions where our muscles are compressed and we're trying to activate them, they don't like it. It is a really solid workout when we attempt to activate that compressed muscle. So if we're all done playing, we're going to come back and sit on our booties. Go ahead and send the legs out long. We're going to take this right leg over the left. Nice inhale. And then on the exhale, we'll walk the upper body forward. You can just come here and fold and find stillness, or you can take those pulses. Very nice. Slowly, we're going to bring this right foot beside the left. Grab this right knee with your left arm. Right arm up and around that rainbow. Beautiful twist. Breathing into that abdominal area to detox all of those beautiful muscles, all of those wonderful organs. One more breath here. And we'll slowly come back around, sending that right leg out. Left comes over. And here we are. We're going to take that inhale and exhale. We walk forward. And we're either going to find that stillness or those pulses. Choice is always yours here. Just listening to the body and going after what it's calling for. Beautiful. Slowly peeling up. This left foot's going to plant beside of the right leg. Hug this left leg with that right arm. Left arm up and overhead. Coming in for our beautiful twist. One more round here. We'll slowly come back around. Send that left leg out long. We're going to come in for our seated forward fold. So take that big inhale, lift up through the chest, and exhale. We'll walk the hands forward, hinging from those hips, coming into our seated forward fold. And of course, you can come here and find stillness, or you can take those pulses. Slowly coming up. We've done a lot of work on our shoulders, so we're going to do some stretches. We're going to come to lay on our bellies. I'm going to take the arms into a T. I'm going to use the right arm to push over, coming in for our broken wing. Coming back to that breath. We'll be here for 3 rounds. Slowly come back around. Take the arms into the T, and then use the left hand to push us over. Beautiful stretch in that shoulder. Gently, we release. I'm going to take our shoelace arms. So we're going to take the right towards the left towards the right. You can maybe rest your chin down on that left arm. If not, we're just going to keep that gaze forward. 3 rounds of breath. I know it's intense. We're slowly going to come out and switch arms. So left's going to reach towards the right and then right towards the left. We did a lot of work on these shoulders though, and they deserve to be stretched. We don't want them just strong. We want the mobility, and that includes strength and stretching. We want a supple muscle, not a tight one. Slowly Unraveling the arms. We're going to come in for puppy. So bring those knees forward, hands reach forward, and then allow the chest to come towards the earth. You can bring chin to the mat or forehead. Choice is yours here. One more round of breath here. We're slowly going to come through to a seated position. Hands at heart center. Let's go ahead and take a neck roll here. So just take a big circle going one way. And then when you complete that circle, take that head the other way. Beautiful. Our quote today comes from Alice Earle. She says, "Not every day is good, but there is something good in every single day." So I'm challenging you, if you have something dark going on, to purposefully seek out the good in every day, because there is something good, even if it's hidden. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. We are still in the lovely town of Boone, and we are helping to clean up a mess. So thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you back on the mat, and I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day.